When you think of the word laboratory, what comes to mind? Certainly Hollywood has provided some inspiration over the years.
It's alive!
Entertaining, no doubt, but far from the silver screen, the men and women who make up the Air Force Research Laboratory are working across the United States, from New York to Maui, on very real solutions to very real problems. Since 1997, the AFRL's mission has been to discover, develop, and deliver new technologies to the fight for the Air Force and, starting in late 2019, the Space Force.
I would say if you look at just about any airplane or any spacecraft that's out there, there's technology embedded in that started out right here at the lab. And to be clear too, the laboratory is not just one building. It is spread across the United States.
Headquartered at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio, the lab's director of strategic partnering, James Barilla, says you can find AFRL research sites in 10 states with a workforce of more than 12,500 people.
We do that on purpose, right? Because we want to make sure that we're out there, both close to the warfighter, but also close to the different organizations that might have technology that we are interested in.
If you want some easy examples of where you can find the AFRL's work, Barilla says look no further than the F-35 or the B-21 Raider that's currently testing at Edwards Air Force Base. They're also working on many other projects that may never become household names, but will still play a big part in helping the U.S. stay in front of near-peer adversaries like Russia and China. Projects like the Mutant Missile, which we featured in February.
We got great team leads, we got great engineers, we have a vast pool of people cross-director at AFRL and cross-service that are all making significant contributions to this. This system would not be where it is today if we did not have the partnerships that we've created. And that has been crucial to our success.
There are 12 directorates that fall under the umbrella of AFRL, everything from human performance to space vehicles, all of which have the same end goal, helping the warfighter wherever that fight may be.
I know it's a great source of pride for the lab and for myself to be able to support both the Air Force and the Space Force. But I'll say from my perspective, that there are really no seams between the two. I don't worry from day to day if the people I'm working with are Air Force or Space Force. It's all part of one big team, and that's been great.
Not unnoticed by those doing the work at the AFRL are the winds of change swirling around the air and space forces. Budgeting concerns from Washington, D.C., and evolving threats from America's adversaries in Beijing and Moscow. Despite all of that, Barilla says the core of their mission is unchanged.
Everything we do has a fierce focus on making sure that ultimately our airmen, our guardians, our warfighters get that technology and get it into their hands, and get it into their hands quickly and as affordably as possible.
While the AFRL's efforts are focused on military applications, there are also civilian benefits, like the Global Positioning System, or GPS, which started out as proprietary technology that eventually made its way into your smartphone.